way over to top off the diesel. It's been below freezing the last few days, so I'm going through it a little quicker. So, only an out yet, but it won't make it through the night, so I have to go top it off. Well, here we are. That was quick, huh? Ta-da! That's how fast we get here. Well, I didn't do much today. I was going to go to church this morning, because it's Sunday evening now. But I just was feeling pretty blah. And something just... Normally I make myself go. But something was different this morning. Something just felt different, so... I just watched it online. And then the pastor for the church, he wasn't there either, so I'm sure they had, some important family issues come up, because I know they had somebody in their family that was sick or something like that, so, I'm not going to get into personal lives, but, so I said a prayer for them. I hope everything, that God's with them and taking care of them and helping them all. So yeah, I watched it online. And then did a lot of resting and sleeping. I don't know why I all of a sudden felt so tired, or just my body was just wanting to just lay there and rest. So now I'm gonna top off diesel and go back to the parking lot and rest some more. I gotta get up in the morning and go to the library, log on, file, or do my unemployment weekly claim thing. Thursday I have my hearing. Nothing has come through yet. Nothing good. Nothing, financially good anyway. Everything else is good in life. I mean, sure, everything's a struggle and it kind of sucks big time, but I'm very thankful for that I'm alive and breathing, and that I have this rolling roof over my head. Something don't change soon, though. It'll only get worse, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think good stuff's coming. It's weird how you can feel that. Throughout my life, I've always been quite the optimist, and things do always seem to work out for me. Although this time around has been one of the toughest times. For sure, especially the last few years, and then the last few years have been super tough, and then the last 8 months or whatever it is since June have been pretty tough. But it's okay. I mean, it is what it is, and none of it will take my faith from the Lord away. As for all the different jobs I've applied to that haven't hired me, there's a reason for that. It's probably so that way the right job or the right thing I'm supposed to be doing, so it doesn't take me away from that. I think it's God keeping me on the path I'm supposed to be on. And in the process of this, I've learned a lot. It's made me look at life differently, and be able to relate with some people more. Not that I couldn't relate with them before, but it opened my eyes more, And I've met some wonderful people that God's guided me to throughout this whole journey. All kinds of them. And had everything not happened the way it's been happening, I wouldn't have met these people. So I'm glad it has happened. still think it all sucks. not the meeting people part, but all the struggle stuff. Boy, that could have came out wrong, huh? Oh, I have been feeling pretty defeated lately, though. So I keep praying and talking to God that, I do hope the good stuff's coming. I don't want to keep feeling this way and feeling the struggle and the fight, and I don't have the energy that I did when I was younger. So I've been praying for that too, that maybe I'll get some miraculous Lord blessing healings to give me all kinds of strength and gumption and young vitality to do whatever it is I need to do ahead of me here. Hot cocoa. I haven't tried the Rise mushroom coffee yet because I don't want to be up all night, so I'll wait and try that in the morning. That'll be the beginning of it. So what will tomorrow be? Tomorrow will be the 12th. So, and after I try the first cup of it, or that if it's flavorful enough that I can drink it, if it's not that blah, then I'm gonna go pick up some more, just so I got enough. I'd like to have enough to try it for at least a month to see if it really does burn belly fat. So, and I don't know what I weigh right now, so I do have my special scale I've talked about before that I had to get because I was I overloaded the other scales, so I had to get one that went up beyond 400 pounds or whatever. Last time I weighed myself was quite a while ago. When I was still at the foundry, I was 276. Gosh, 176. Holy mackerel, I can't even imagine. But still, 276 is a far cry from 400, or whatever I was up to, because it was over. I'm pretty sure it was over 400. I don't know for sure because I didn't. After 390 or whatever, I wouldn't step on the scale no more. I was too depressed with myself. So I got a lot of things to be thankful for, even through this struggle. But that doesn't change the fact that I do get stressed out, even though I have unbreakable faith, and the Lord has been providing like He said He would. He's been providing just amazing. I mean, I'm just surviving. He ain't providing me no major abundance yet. But I haven't gone hungry, and between for all my different friends, mostly all newer friends and some of my older friends that just came up the other day, the ladies came up from the cities to help me out. But all my new friends that I just met within the last so many months, they've been the ones that have really helped me out a lot. And I think I've helped them a lot too, just with being who I am, and talking to them about, just sharing who I am and talking to them about life, their life, whatever. Just people just seem to open up to me about stuff. And apparently because of the way I respond or the way I understand what they're talking about, and I think I respond with what they need for healing, and I can't get into specifics because I don't want to talk about other people's personal darknesses or sadnesses, that they've come to me with, I'm blessed that way. I'm blessed that God gave me that gift, that people who have come to me and opened up about their sadness, and it's nice to see how I've played a part in affecting a positive change in their life. I mean, there's so many things in life, I ain't no miracle worker or nothing, but I do have some skills, lots of them God given, and they're all God given. God gifted me them. I know He did. It's weird. A lot of the things I know how to do or that just come natural to me. it took me quite a while. My mom actually pointed it out to me that, that I wasn't, as Yogi the Bear, I wasn't the average bear. Because I just kind of figured, well, I took it for granted, the gifts God gave me, because I just figured everybody kind of, if I see these things and I understand these things, everybody must see them and understand them, But it ain't that way. I wish people did, I think the world would be a much better place, and there's more I wish I understood too, A little chocolate chunk there, that was pretty good. Yum. But yeah, I remember my mom did tell me, she said, people don't understand or see things or learn things as quick as you do, You need to understand that. I guess I knew she was right too, but I kind of didn't want to believe it. It was just kind of like, I didn't want to be that different like that, But I accept it. I know it. I know it now, through my experiences as I got older. I learned to accept it more, and I'm glad that I got to meet my karate master and hang out with him so much. God, I really enjoyed being around him because he had so much wisdom in him, and just by being able to talk to him made me not feel so alone in life. Because he understood a lot of the things I would talk to him about, because he had the wisdom from all the years he'd been around, And I think he was kind of pretty impressed with me too. I think that's why we clicked so well. We just kind of, I don't know, we were cut from the same cloth or something. We just really clicked. And his family is my family. Actually, in a lot of ways, I mean, my mom's side of the family is my family. They're my mom's side of the family all care about me and they're good people and all that stuff. On the other side, which are my brother and some of my sisters and stuff, I don't know if they're left. I don't know, they're different. I pray for them. I pray that they find the Lord. But my karate masters, his children and grandchildren and stuff, his family, in a lot of ways, they're more family to me than some of my family that just, I don't know, I wish they would find the Lord or find themselves better, which that's the kind of the same, God, that'd be so wonderful for them to find the Lord and be saved and understand and start living life a better way rather than mistreating people or people that are like, gosh, I don't know, I don't want to label people either, but it's like I've met people that are like, everything they do, they're trying to see, well, what do I get out of it? It's like there's people out there that don't have that kindness in them or that outreach, that humanity to just be good and help people, and not expect something in return, I'm just kind of babbling on here. I should probably get out and get gas. Yeah, I should, or diesel anyway. Thanks for listening to me. God bless you, and we'll see you on the next one.